Cool. Well, welcome to anybody that's new here. For those of you that don't know who we are, my name is Ashley Spalding.
I'm Kelsey Crosson.
We're here to talk to you guys tonight about this brand new program that basically, technically just launched yesterday for a pre-sale 20-minute a day program. We're going to kind of give you all the ins and outs, pretty much everything you need to know about this program so that you can start 2019 off on the right foot. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about just a little bit of a breakdown of the program, what it is and kind of how it works, and talk about how you're going to get results in only 20 minutes a day. I know for me, hearing something like that, it's really, I can really get some sort of results in 20 minutes a day, but you really can, you guys. So the program is called Transform 20. And if anybody is a part of the Beachbody world or has heard of Shaun T, he's the creator of Insanity, which a lot of people have heard of that. He has created this program. Basically, his motto for the program is transform your mind, transform your life. So he talks a lot about mindset with this program. It's not all just physically working out, but also exercising your mind as well. So it's a 6-week program, 6 days a week. And it is nonstop for the entire 20 minutes. There's no breaks or anything like that because nobody has time to take breaks when you're trying to get results in 20 minutes a day. So just from what I have heard, it is a hard program, but 1,000% worth it. The only equipment that you're going to need is a step. Yes, an aerobic step. But that's sorry, what?
I said, get your tube socks out.
Oh my God, yes. We should all do that on a Zoom sometime. Totally get some tube socks, some sweatbands, and just rock it out for 20 minutes. That would be so much fun. Can we plan that? But yeah, so the only equipment that you need is a step, but if you don't have a step, there's also a cast member. She doesn't use a step, and she shows you how to do all of the moves without one. There's also a modifier for the program, so if you feel like you're not really up to speed yet with the rest of the cast, or you have any sort of injury or anything like that, there is a modifier to show you how you can bring this program down to your level. It's a super fast, super intense program to blast your core, legs, glutes, and your upper body. So literally you're working everything the entire time. And it is a different workout every single day. So for me personally, I know that helps so much because when things start to get repetitive, day after day, it's just so boring to me and I lose interest so fast. So, yeah.
Yeah, just a side note, you don't have to use a step, but if you're at the point where you're physically pushing yourself, I guarantee that you're going to want the step over not using the step. If you're a beginner and you're this is your first program after getting back into it, after you haven't done anything for a long time, don't use a step. Okay. Don't use a step, and use the modifier and be doing it at the modifier level without the step. But if even if you've done 21-day fix, or if you've done another program just once through, then you should have the step and modify. It will make it slightly more challenging, but I guarantee that you'll push yourself a little bit more and you're going to get a little better results with the step. But with that being said, if you're brand new, then you don't want to push yourself that hard, okay? It's already challenging that you're getting yourself into this brand new thing, you're doing a brand new workout that your body's not used to, so you don't need the step if working out is new to you. There are 3 different phases to this whole program. and I'm so excited about it. Like Ashley said, it's transform your mind, transform your life. So this isn't just about the physical transformation. It very much so is about the mental and the emotional transformation. And if you guys have ever done a Shaun T program before, I'm sure that, like, I think he's an incredible trainer and he resonates with you so much if you listen to the words that he says. Honestly, I last month finished the original Insanity for the first time ever. In my last day, I was like bawling my eyes out because I was like, that was the hardest thing ever. I finished it. It was so good. So like, it is an emotional thing. If you're doing it every single day and you're getting attached to it, right? Like, it's like, wow, I did these hard things and I completed it. So when it comes to doing something 20 minutes a day, like for us, it's like, wow, 20 minutes a day, can you really get results? But then when you're putting the effort in and you realize like how trying those 20 minutes are, and you're doing it and you're part of this, like you're literally, if you end up doing this, you're going to be part of this in a coach test group, and you're going to be doing it and like having access to like Shaun T himself and the cast. You're going to be in an exclusive test group, which is amazing because you'll get advice from them as to how the program's supposed to go. And it's broken down into 3 different steps. So there is the advanced program. There are the modifiers, like we said, and there are bonus workouts that are abs and the weights. I think he said there's like 3 or 6 extra.
I think there's 6 extra bonus workouts where you can use weights, because just like depending on what fitness level you're at, or like, I know for me, my husband is going to do this program with me and he likes to build, he's like a short, like stocky man, and he likes to lift weights and do things like that. Even if you're just working on toning a little bit more and you want to incorporate weights, really you can do like anything with this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's 6 additional bonus workouts with weights. I'm not 100% sure if you'll get access to them right away. Do you know?
So the way that this program is working is basically like the pre-enrollment is now. Like, it's dropped. We can help you get into that like right away so that you don't have to worry about like not having access to it. But and you'll have, when you enroll, then that means that you'll get access to the early workouts that come out December 11th.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Right. And so there's one like specific early workout and 2 added bonus ones. And then the full program drops on January 14th, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just like there's so many dates in my head right now.
Oh,
so the full program, like if you ordered it today, you would get like all of your stuff in time, like your calendar, your, whole like meal access, all of that stuff. You'd have access to all of the tools that you're going to need now. But then once the program's fully released, you'll have access to it the instant that it's like open, right? And nobody else on Beachbody On Demand gets that, because this is, even if you have all access, this is like early access. So this is before everyone else. So you would be in like the test group with a bunch of the other coaches that are just getting to try this for the first time before it's actually like fully launched into the real world. The real world isn't going to have it until April. So there's 3 different phases to this program. There's Commit, which is week 1 through 2. There's Climb, which is week 3 through 3 and 4. And then there's Conquer, which is week 5 and 6. Each one of these phases is going to be working a different part of your body. And again, this is like, you're going to get more shredded. It's going to be your legs, your abs. If you want to add in weights, then that's obviously going to be like, honestly, your body's going to get tone as shit doing this, just because, sorry, babies, Lily's used to me anyways. But you're going to get tone as heck because these are HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training, but it's with a step. So it's adding like one more thing into there. That's like, your body's just going to be like, wait, even if you've done high intensity interval training before, adding that step is going to be a completely different animal. So I'll let Ash kind of break it down into like what you're looking at like daily, and then we'll get into some transformations and such.
So, like we said, each day is different, and there's kind of like a different what's the word I'm looking for here?
Muscle group, I guess.
Not muscle group, but just like, I guess like a different focus that you have each day. So day 1 is called burn. And basically what you're doing on day 1 is you're doing fat burning cardio to kind of help crank up your metabolism. And then day 2 is called faster. This is where you're going to increase your heart rate and intensity with really fast paced like aerobic workouts. Now, I want to say one thing too that like I keep hearing from anybody that was in the test group, and also I hear a lot from Shaun, is that this is not like your typical like step aerobics class that you would go to at the YMCA. Like, it's nothing like that, you guys. We're not like, we really won't be wearing our tube socks most of the time, but you know, it's not anything like that. You hear the word step and you're like, oh God, here we go. You know, it's nothing like that. It's way more intense than that.
1 and 2 and 1.
Yes. So anyway, I just wanted to like say that because Shaun has like really stressed that, because when a lot of people hear the word step, they're like, oh my God, we're going to be doing aerobics. Great. Maybe I'll invite my grandmother over to do it with me. No. So day 3 is called stronger. It is a little bit slower pace that day, but not as far as intensity. You will be like working to build your muscles as well as burning fat. So you're probably going to be doing like push-ups, squats, things like that to really help to build your muscles. Day 4 is called powerful. And basically it's like a mashup of plyo and strength. So basically like jumping and push-ups is what that means to me. And then day 5 is called cut. High intensity cardio with like holds and pulses, which is really going to help to like blast the fat on your muscles. And then day 6 is called balanced. This is going to be like kind of your active recovery day where you do stretching, and then you're going to be working on your core as well. So day 6 will be like a little bit of a slower pace day. You're not going to be doing like a ton of hip moves, but you still will be working in those moves. It'll just help to kind of help you recover from the previous week. So I wanted to go ahead and share too some of the transformations quick. Let me just make sure.
And guys, these are from like, so this test group that we're going to be in is basically like Ashley and I have not done this program yet. So this is the second round. There's a very small group of coaches that got to already test this program, like very small. So we do have we have access to some of their transformations, which is what she's getting into now. Unless you want me to, Ash, I do have some up on my screen too.
I was just going to share some of these. This is kind of a mashup too, you guys, of some of the cast and some of the people that were in the test group. So some of these faces, like once you start the program, might look really familiar to you. So Josh, that's his 6-week transformation, lost 6 pounds. Like, you guys may not think that like, oh, he had 6 pounds to lose because he's a big guy, but like, look at how much toning has happened here just in 6 weeks. This girl, Patricia, like, are you kidding me right now? She
Patricia,
looks
so look at that. Are you serious?
7.9 pounds in 6 weeks, you guys. Like, that is something to fucking celebrate. Audrey here, like, hello, abs. So awesome. Camille, I'm guessing that's how you say. She looks incredible. Like, you can see the definition here on her arms. I was just reading right here with arms and everything. That's so amazing. She lost 8.6 pounds. Let's see. This girl, oh my God. She looks awesome. I mean, and it goes to show, like, you could be in shape and feel like you're in really great shape, but just her transformation alone, like, there's still progress that can be made. This guy here, 29.4 pounds, you guys. Are you kidding me? Like, this is insane. And these are people that are following the program to a T. This girl, she like leaned out so much. It's so incredible. And this woman as well, she looks so great. 14 and 15 pounds. These two women lost right here. And to me, like, their before pictures, they don't look like, you know, very huge or anything like that, or very out of shape. But it just goes to show, like, doing the necessary things for your body and working out for only 20 minutes a day, this is what all can happen. So we just wanted to share some of those with you guys. I just think it's really cool to like see real life people that have done this program, and it just kind of, I think, takes some of the speculation out of it. Like, really, can something like that really happen in only 20 minutes a day? But if you're sitting there for those 20 minutes, giving it your all, a lot can happen. So there was something else that I wanted to say about this program too. If you have something to say, Kels, go ahead.
Well, also, I feel like when it comes to, obviously, you guys are like, okay, 20 minutes a day, like that doesn't seem like a lot to be working out. But again, it's high intensity, and you're pairing it with a good meal plan.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say, guys, like, okay, it's 20 minutes a day, and you can go have like 4 cheat meals a week and drink whatever you want. Like, these like wine times will probably be few and far between. Yes, you can save like some of your carbs for wine or alcohol, but you need to be focusing on your nutrition, and that is key, right? Like, you're like, okay, well, logging off this now. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, if you're just starting, any change is better than no change. So I'm going to share my screen as well, just to kind of like, I'm just going to scroll through really quick. I'm not going to take too much time on it, but I want to show you guys like the behind the scenes. So like, okay, what happens once I do sign up for this program? What will I see on my end? Because once this gets unlocked on your Beachbody On Demand, or you end up signing up for it, then you're going to have access to all of these tools. You're going to have a program starter kit. You're going to have full access to grocery lists, meal plans, the whole calendar as far as the workouts go. And I was scrolling through it earlier because I just bought it myself, and I was like, damn, this, like, the whole journal that you get that comes with it is amazing.
Really cool.
So yeah, I'm going to share my screen, show you guys. This is the starter guide. Okay, so there he is, Shaun T. We love him.
Love him.
Honestly, he's like literally one of my favorite trainers ever. He's so motivational. So first off, you'll need a step. Then you want to take your before photos. Then you get into the whole like safety and modifier. Then you press play on your first burn workout, right? So it's 20 minutes a day, 6 days a week, 6 weeks. Guys, 6 weeks. Can you imagine in 6 weeks losing 15? That guy, what, 29 pounds?
Yeah.
So like 7 to 29 pounds, depending on like where you're looking at weight loss wise, like what's going on with you. Obviously, it's different for everyone. We're not going to be like, yes, you're going to lose 29 pounds if you do this program. So there he is in all of his ab glory. We'll go back. We'll look at something else. So there's a whole 6 weeks transformation tracker. Amazing. Here he is again. Conquer your mind, transform your life. This is literally his like saying. He has it tattooed on him. That's not fake. So this is the step that you would get with your program. And then
I was gonna say too, we go back up to show the step really quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, these are risers.
Like risers, you guys. So like your step does not need to be that high when you're first starting out. You can definitely like work up to it being up on the like second set of risers, but you know, even if you're starting off and you're working like without a step at first, and then you progress and you put the first set of risers on, and then you progress again and you put the second set of risers on there. So I think that's pretty cool to note.
So this, like where the green is would just be like all that height, and then if you want to like step it up, then you can add these risers. So then it'll get into like you want to take your measurements, like your before pictures and your measurements. Then like here you have a tracker where you're literally like, again, we said transform your mind, conquer whatever your life, right?
Yeah. transform your life. I said that wrong in the beginning. It's conquer your mind, transform your life.
Okay, so you have your physical goal that you're going to write down. You're going to have your emotional goal, your professional goal, your personal goal. And if you guys don't you're not about that and you're like, well, I just want to work on my body, that's fine. You don't have to fill it out. This is just I'm going to fill out every piece of it because I want to get everything that I can out of this program. The first phase, weeks 1 and 2, commit. So this is what you're look at this. How cool. You have the date, you have today's workout is burn. It literally shows the step, your weight, if you have a bonus workout, how you feel, what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your Shakeology, your daily challenges, if you had any performance line, if you friggin' laughed in a day, right? And it's Shaunformation. So instead of an affirmation, it's a Shaunformation because he's the leader of the program. Believe in yourself. If you don't, no one will. Day 2, make time for yourself. You're worth it. So it's all of these cute little affirmations at the end of each day. So week 1 and 2 is commit. Then we're going on to climb. Okay, so it's the whole same layout. Find yourself and you'll find your life. He has affirmations for every day. So you guys get the gist of the whole journal thing. I'll go back and we'll get into nutrition. Guys, it's so structured. You're going to have access to every single little thing. This isn't oh, you sign up and I'm just going to leave you to the wolves. No, we're here to coach you. We're here to guide you through it. We're here to show you what it is that you can attain and achieve from this program.
Look at all those sections for recipes. That's so cool. There are so many sections for recipes.
Yeah, and that we'll help you find your plan. It's not hard at all to find it yourself either. But then there's nutritional. So it talks about Shakeology, it talks about the beach bars and the benefits, talks about the performance line, but then it gets into the grocery list. And it's you have your containers that you get, and it talks about your veggies and your fruits and adding, power greens into your Shakeology, your proteins, your carbs. It has all of these options. So when people are I have crazy allergies, first of all, I don't eat dairy or meat and I have a ton of allergies. So it's not hard to be able to find something with all of this that is going to be able to work for you. It even has sample meal plans. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Shaun, in the National Wake Up Call, which if you guys remind either of us after this, we can give you access to it. But he talks about the specifics of this program, and he says, if you don't want to follow my meal plan, I'm not upset with you. As coaches, we have access to a million different meal plans that we can set you up with. This is the one that goes with this program, and it's probably going to help you get the best results. But again, if you're not comfortable and you're well, I need to do something else, we can help you figure that out. Then it has access, here's your wall calendar. So you can print this out, put it on your wall. You have access from I don't know why I keep saying access. I said that 47 times. I'm sorry, guys. But you have this. So you have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. So you can print this out, put it in a sheet of,
I think you get it with your order. I'm pretty sure you get a dryer thing, or it's laminated for you. You get one of these, and then you also get for the tracker, you get a physical book.
Yeah, you'll get a dry erase calendar basically. So you'll be able to use a dry erase marker to cross things out, and then if you ended up wanting to do it again, obviously you can erase it and do it again. So that's it, I guess, because now we're just at other languages, and I don't think we really need to get too far into that right now.
One thing I thought was really cool that I know that, who was it? Melissa, you asked about the vegetarian options. And Kelsey said, the really cool thing about this program is he is use whatever meal plan works best for you. If you're in the Beachbody world and 2B Mindset works great for you, follow 2B Mindset and then follow the workout. If you like to count macros or do things like that, do what works for you. I mean, I don't know who does that kind of whack. I don't even know what that word means. But, whatever works for you as far as food, follow that. I know for me personally, I'll probably follow the containers because like for my like 5-year-old brain, colors like work best for me. And so like, I mean, that's how simple it is, you guys. It's like literally my 10-year-old could figure out the container system. And so that's why it's so easy for me, especially as somebody who is like very basic when it comes to food. Like simple and easy is what I need. So I think that's really cool. And then I wanted to say too, if you guys saw in like the tracker or on the wall calendar, you see where it talks about transformers. And those are like basically in a nutshell, what they are is during each workout, there's 3 different transformers. And they're a minute long. And basically it's like, I don't know, you could be doing like some sort of ab workout. And you're doing the transformer and you count how many you can do in that minute. And then you write that number down. So you try to beat your best basically every single time you do that workout, if that makes sense. Yes? Hope so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's 3 different transformers, and every single day you try to beat what you did last time. So basically like a tiny little mini challenge inside of a 20-minute workout. So I think this program is so cool, and I'm so excited for it. You guys also can, there is like a hybrid calendar as well that if you are like ready to go now and like want to get started with this and start getting yourself prepared, because we all know like Shaun T's intense, like, you know, so getting yourself prepared, in my opinion, is going to be really important. There is a hybrid calendar that you can start with that will kind of like get you used to Shaun and his workouts, you know, and just like really prepare you for this. But even so, if you decide to wait until January, that's fine too, and just start with the modifier or start without the step. We have 9 minutes left, just so we all know.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say, Melissa, regarding vegetarian options, there's a million. I can't eat meat or dairy, so I can totally help you out with that. But in regards to this program, definitely, because he shows you a ton of options. And in the proteins, there's like tempeh, tofu. Like, I don't like using a ton of soy-based for protein because it's, you know, not necessarily the best alternative. Like, eating soy a couple times a week is okay, but you don't want it to be like a common thing. So I will replace some of my proteins with like chickpeas or black beans. There's a million different things that you can do in order to replace those. So we can totally talk about that. But again, all of these are adaptable to anybody, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, you eat meat, you don't eat meat, you eat fish, you eat just veggies, like totally adaptable. But since we have like a time limit, we should probably get into like pricing and what we're talking about, because I'm sure that's like what everybody is honestly on this call to hear. They're like, okay, like this all sounds really great, but like how much is it gonna cost me? And I get that. So if you are already a coach, or we'll start with that. If you're already a coach or a discount coach, in order for you to do this, for me, I paid $93, right, Ash? Yeah. Like, how much did I pay again? $93. I paid $93 to unlock the program, but it also came with the step and all of everything that came with it. So like all of the calendars, all of the meal, like everything. There is a way to do it without a step. Honestly, Ashley and I were sitting on a call by ourselves the other day, like, do we really have to buy the step? And it's comparable price-wise to get it yourself or get it from to get it through this with the whole package or get it from Amazon. So it's $93 with the step. What did it come to? Or yeah, with the step, if you're a coach, which we would set you up with that. But that's like if you already have Beachbody On Demand. Okay, guys? So if you already have Beachbody On Demand, you're already a coach or a discount coach. And then Ash, I'm gonna let you take over now for
So 93 for if you are already like a coach or a discount coach, like as long as you're set up as a coach, it doesn't matter if you work it or if you're for the business or for the discount. Now for anybody that's brand new on here, like you're not a part of the Beachbody world, anything like that, like this is new to you, you just saw like one of our posts and are like, I'm going to check this out because this sounds really cool. So to get you set up with like the basic tools that you need to get the best results possible with this program, and I'll tell you what that'll include. It's going to be $214.95. And what you're going to get with that, you guys, is you're going to get Beachbody On Demand for the next year. You'll have access to all the workouts. You'll get the early access to Transform 20. You'll get a 30-day supply of Shakeology, whatever flavor you decide that you want. You'll get like the calendar, the tracker, all of that, and your step. And then like whoever is your coach, whether it be me, Kelsey, or anybody else on here, you'll have access to like all of our boot camps, all of our like wellness community, things like that. So like the accountability factor of this, you guys, too, plays a really big part. I know it sounds easy to say to yourself, like, yes, I'm going to do a 20-minute workout every day. But when you have somebody that you have to check in with every single day, especially when it's a huge ass group of women, it makes you want to do it that much more. It's so much more motivational. And I always say like together is better anyway. So it's such like an uplifting community, and it's so fun to be able to like do this all together. One thing I was going to say as well that you would get.
Well, both of us, regardless of like who's coaching you, you're in our groups. We have like supportive communities online. If you end up like getting to the point where you win the challenge group, we talk about exactly what it takes to win, then you will get a prize. It differs per group. I'm not going to like throw out exactly what it is, but they're awesome and definitely motivational. One thing that I also wanted to say is, say like you're already signed up as a discount coach and you're like inactive with your shakes, you're not like getting your shakes right now because like something happened or you have too many or whatever. First of all, you can get like beach bars or the pre-workout, and like another thing, like reach out to your coach to find out. But when you get like a completion pack, then it would be $140 to get the step and the shakes to like reactivate your account basically. Again, like we can get into those things like per person. We're not going to like take too much time on that. That's just like one other option I wanted to throw out there. There is like different options for everything. And guys, I don't like want this to be like, oh my gosh, there's so many different prices. But if somebody already enrolled as a coach or with the all access, then they paid a certain amount in the beginning. So if you're like, okay, well, if this person's already a coach and they're only paying $93 and I've never done this before in my life and I have to pay $214 to start, it's a completely different animal. You're getting access to every single program that there is currently, and you're getting a step and you're getting the support and you're getting everything. So again, it's completely different. It's not, there's no like upselling there. There's no like difference in cost technically, just the fact that like normally there isn't the ability for you to get early access to a program. So when these early access programs come out, it does like, this isn't going to hit Beachbody On Demand until April. So anybody that has Beachbody On Demand all access, they still can't get this program until April unless they get the early access. Do you get what I'm saying? Like everybody that purchases it now will get to get it in January. But everybody else will have to wait until April, which is fine. That's totally your call. If you're like, oh, I can deal with the other programs until then. But again, I feel like I'm going to do it. I'm excited about it. I purchased the early access because I'm like, I want to have like a leg up on the competition. I want to be able to show my results as soon as I can. I don't want to be like waiting until April and then be all about it. Like I'm all about it now. Like as new things come out, I get excited. That's what gets me pumped up. I want to be a part of the exclusive test group with Shaun T, like, and be able to share that with all of these amazing women that will be in the exclusive test group. So again, this is on your, this is like totally your call.
Less than a minute, by the way.
No, Melissa, for you, no, you just signed up, girl. It's only going to be 90. I think it'll be like 93.
Somebody else, she's saying, like a new person.
Oh, yeah. For somebody brand new, it'll be $214 if they want the step with it. If they want 0 step and they want to like deal with that on their own, it'll be $160. But for you, if you decide like I want to do this tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, January 14th when it drops, then it will be the 97. I think it comes to like 107 with shipping and handling and all of that stuff.
So if you guys have any other questions, like feel free to message whoever you invited you to this, but I really hope that you guys all commit to doing this with us. I know Kelsey and I are both super, super excited. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out. We will talk to you all later. Have a great night. Thank you for coming on. Bye.